Actually, we have been discussing from our circles this marriage bill. And there are some people from our circles who say that we must actually promote polygamy. Because all these men who were heroes, the heroes of faith, they were polygamists. They are not remembered for polygamy. The Bible is capturing those bad things so that they teach us we shouldn't do them. It's only a few men who are clapping. Only a few women who clapped. No, we remember David and for confessing their sins, not for their sins they did. Solomon cannot be remembered for marrying 1,000 women. No, 1,000 women, 700 wives, and 300 concubines. Which means 1 year, which has 365 days, was not enough for him. At least to sleep with one woman every day. 2 years were not enough. It could take him 3 years when he has not wasted even one day. And that's why Solomon says, Bananga, it's vanity. I have tried it. Can you imagine 1,000 women? In our counseling sessions, we hear some women are complaining, this man of mine is sleeping a lot. Only one wife, but now 1,000. 1,000. What kind of man was this one? So that's why he said it is vanity. So Solomon is not captured for such habits. He is captured that we know what he did was wrong and we shouldn't go that direction. We also need a peaceful nation, harmonious nation. That's why we need to learn to stand with others. And these days, I see people who are actually even provoking police and security. They provoke security. But also, security should learn to handle people very well. Because sometimes it is too much when you say, Banang, even cows are not beaten like that. Cows must be handled with a lot of care. I was in America and these cowboys in Texas, they are actually milking the cows and they bring a radio and the radio is singing for the cows. And then, why do you bring a radio? They told me that, when the cow gets the music, it releases the milk. Even a cow needs to be handled with a lot of care. How about human beings? So we need to see how can we handle these men and women who are really provoking police. How can we teach our security to handle our people very well? This season of Lent is a season for bringing everyone together, a season for forgiving each other, a season of speaking to each other, a season for reaching out to each other, a season for forgiving each other. By the way, it's also a season for you to speak to your opponent whom you are competing with. Yeah, this will be the real practical part of Lent season. That you can get your phone and say, I'm calling you. You are UPC and you call one of NRM. You are NRM and you call a NOOP and say, I'm greeting you, how are you this day? No, it doesn't mean that because we belong to different parties, then we are enemies. No, we are not enemies. We are Ugandans. We are God's people. We have the red blood. Jesus died for us all. None of us has None of us has different blood. All our blood is red.
Only that I tried to, you said we should start talking to each other. And then I talked to Honorable Akena that we better talk because I'm NRM, you're UPC. And then he reminded me that he talks at presidential level. So you can see you still have a long way to go. Yes. This is a very critical period for us as leaders, and to be started, to be embarked on by a person of your integrity, of your caliber, is a blessing to this house. We are totally blessed. And as I said, that Lent is a period of reflection, a period of confession, a period of renewal. I hope from here we shall go back strengthened and renewed, to be driven by integrity, by justice, and by compassion in whatever we do as leaders, especially during our legislative duties. I believe your message was so strong that it can't leave us the same. And this is extremely critical because, you know, sometimes we recite these prayers as a ritual. One of them which bothers me is the Lord's Prayer, where we just say, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. But I'm waiting for you in a corridor. I'm saying you're even delaying here. We better meet in a corridor and we sort our issues. But I've just said, forgive me my trespasses as I forgive. So we have even lied to the Lord several times. We lie, we continue lying, and it's life as usual. I think we need a high level of consistency.